right.
level.
What's your most proudest moment?
I think when I did the Tonight Show as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I read that you showed me your diary of when the day before you.
How
no, it
old
was
were you?
2 weeks before you did the Tonight Show, and then the entry right after you did the Tonight Show. And 2 weeks before that, you're like, I hate this. My life's over. I don't know what I'm doing in stand up anymore. And then you flip the page, and it's your diary, your journal entry right after you did the Tonight Show, and you're like, I think I made it. Oh my God, I can't believe it. And it was really sweet.
And you did. How old were you?
Almost 30, 29.
Why'd you say when you were a kid?
I mean,
I thought you meant like when you were 8 and you went on with the animal trainer. I was like,
what?
what did he do on the Tonight Show when he was 8 years old?
I was short round stand-in for Indiana Temple.
You know what's great about that? It's funny, and also it would be really cool.
Yeah.
Because everybody loves short round.
Yeah, and I got to do Goonies too, you know?
Yeah.
I stood in front of that too, you know? But anyway, yeah, that was, no, when I say kid, because I feel like, I started at 23 as a kid as a comic,
Yeah, totally.
right? So it's like I'd been doing comedy about 7 years.
And it was it Leno?
Leno, yeah.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
And I was working the door at the time. I was like doing the back
where?
door
At the
at the
Improv?
comedy store.
The Comedy Store.
And I was checking IDs, and I remember Bob, Ross came up to me when I was wearing my Comedy Store T-shirt, and they go, "We're here to talk to you about the Tonight Show." And I remember going, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
And they're going, "No, we think you can do it. We've been watching you at these like open mics and stuff." And I go, "Well, really?" And I remember from then on, it was like, and I was so nervous.
Really?
Because when you're at my level at that time, they don't give you a date. You do the fallout, right? So if they have in an emergency
at any
situation,
moment. So were you doing that tight 6 every
yeah. So
night?
like I think it took months and months where I was just waiting. So you're just living with constant anxiety almost. Like when is the day? And then when they got the call, you know what I mean? I was like ready, you know what I mean? But still very nervous, and I did it. And I remember feeling. I even distinctly remember what it looked like still today of when I was on there looking at where I knew where my manager was standing and my brother. I remember who was on the couch. It was Christina Ricci and Jay Leno.
Oh, whoa.
I remember like the crowd and the cameras and it being like you're on like something that you would see in a TV show, right? Like, and I was like, oh no, this is my life.
Right. It looks like a studio audience from you're watching on TV.
Yeah, it was really strange. Like you're seeing behind the scenes of a.
It's dissociative. Yeah.
And then I just remember like getting called over to the couch and all the little moments, you know what I mean, in it. And I just remember, and then going home and laying in bed.
Yeah.
And just with tears in your eyes.
I love that.
And you're going.
Isn't he a great guy?
You're going,
God, I wish somebody. I can't believe anyone would ever break up with him.
Anyway, give T.J. Miller a round of applause.
I made a joke just then.
I know, and we're gonna close
her.
We're gonna close out on that.
I want to tell you.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, and I know what you're trying to do.
Tell you,
you want to keep going,
so
and I can't because I have something to do at 8. So I can. Yeah.
So you were how old? 29.
Yeah.
And you killed it. You knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
I think that in stand-up is in some ways the zenith of making it rather than Madison Square Garden or something else. Because there's so much more pressure on you, Bobby Lee, in this one moment. This is that one shot. And that you knocked it out of the park. Yeah, that's a moment to call your proudest moment.
Yeah.
I don't even really remember. I think I did Conan first.
Yeah.
And it was kind of by that time. So I'm very jealous because the Tonight Show, that thing in stand-up comedy history, is the most important thing you can do.
Yeah, it was, and it was.
Instead, for me, it was Cloverfield.
All right, man.
I'm saying I'm jealous of you. That's what I'm saying.
One up me with a Hollywood movie. What the fuck, man?
Great film.
I'm being.
It was a great movie.
You're not helping me. And now I'm trying to backpedal, and you're over there going, "Great film,
Yeah,
much better than Bobby's Tonight Show set."
Well, anyway, give him a round of applause, T.J. Miller.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the peanut butter and enjoy the hot sauce.